Hello and welcome to 6 Minute English. I'm Neil and I'm Dan. In this program, we're going to hear some smells for a living. Although they are very expensive smells, the smells that we deliberately to make us smell good. Oh, you mean sense of perfume? Yes, and perfume are big business. And the topic of our quiz in this program, how much is the perfume industry in the UK worth each year? 650 million dollars, 970 million, 1.3 billion dollars. And well, I don't know. The smell knows. This is just a guess. I would say 9,070 million pounds. He designs a creative wear experience of a very expensive perfume. In a recent BBC video, he talked about the power of smells. What does he say is a very deep psychological connection between who we are, a personality, and the type of smells we like. When we are born, is a part of our brain which deals with the smell is empty, then our response is small. Again, a trigger or a catalyst that will revive an original associated memory. So then what does he say? Connection between our personality and the kind of smell we like. The point he's making is that the smells we experience when we are very young can have big psychological impact on us even later in life. I know that feeling. Smell is very powerful since it is more of something with emotion. Exactly. For example, when I walk through the perfume area of a department store, I always become a bit nostalgic because smell the perfume girlfriend used it to wear. It's a powerful sensation. Dove a particular word and to describe it, didn't he? He first used the word odorant to describe the smell. It's a really common word. We use it more frequently as a part of the word deodorant, which is something we buy to cover up what we think of as unpleasant natural smell of our bodies. This odorant, say, can has both the nouns triggers and catalysts refer to something that causes a particular response. For a particular smell can be trigger or catalyst for a particular emotion, as well as being a trigger for memories. Smells can, according to Dove, say a lot of your personality. He is again talking about the kind of sin where if you want to give a particular impression, what does he say? This sense make you appear you stronger. The idea of message you give off, which I think cannot be underestimated. My suggestion would be look for very wordy message. The message you want to put across is what you someone is very strong in business or whatever, just not to be messed with. So what he sends he described makes the seem strong at. Business acumen was very strong in business. And how does he explain this? Well, he says the assumptions give off a particular message. The phrasal verb give off often used to describe something that we broadcast about ourselves without saying anything. So he is saying that our scent of our perfume can give off a message about the kind of person we are, and they shouldn't underestimate that. If you underestimate something, you don't give it as much. Take it seriously enough and give us the impression of being strong in business. Yes, it's what's Moses sent, which is that you are not someone to be messed with. You not be messed with. Yes, someone to take it seriously. Someone is serious. We don't want to try to trick. Right, to tricky, and to tricky was a quiz. I asked it, what's the value? And I said 70 million dollars, and was actually option C, which incredible 1.3 billion dollars. Wow, this is a lot. Smell staff. We can recap this word and expression did we have today. Well, first they have adherent, an unusual word for something that smell. The two words with a very similar meaning to trigger and catalyst else happen in the case of our particular smell, making us remember something from the past. So scents can sense the past, but they can also make something about our personality. Yes, they can send unspoken information or give the message, and these messages shouldn't underestimate. You underestimate the importance of a smell. It means that you don't take this message seriously. And finally, we hear the rather to with someone to mess with someone you don't take them seriously cause the trouble and the cause. Well, I certainly wouldn't do give enough. Human overture. It makes it seem powerful. Actually, I want thinking our egg sandwich you had to lunch. I really won't estimate the power of that. As a note, I think it's time to end the program. For me, find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and your YouTube page. Of course, website. Goodbye. Goodbye.